I've always seen design as a thought, a dream, or a concept that has continually evolved, not a static single point in time representation of a model consisting of loss, fillets, and extrusions or drawings. Design is a process, it's not an end. It's a continual evolution of thought that must be captured and effectively communicated. In essence, design is only as useful as the designer's ability to capture and communicate a concept. Now I'm hitting the road to see how our customers are utilizing Autodesk technology to turn concept into reality. RND Automation and Engineering is Florida's premier custom machine builder. RND engineers, designs, and manufactures custom automation and material handling machinery for industries ranging from hydraulic valves to contact lenses. And with 20 years in the industry, they've developed a reputation of industry-leading innovation and exceptional customer service. Hey everybody, Rob Cohey, Manufacturing Evangelist for Autodesk, and I'm here in Why Don't I Live Here, Sarasota, Florida, with Inventor 2010 of the Year R&D Automation. Now, I came down to Sarasota to talk with legendary man in the CAD industry, Sean Dotson. Sean's the president of R&D. Sean, thanks for inviting me down here, man.
How you doing, Rob?
I'm all right. So, hey, tell us a little bit about R&D Automation and how you guys started, and just give us a little background of your company and where you're trying to go with it.
Okay. Well, R&D Automation is the largest manufacturer of custom automation equipment and robot work cells in the state of Florida. We're technical people. We don't have a large sales force and a large engineering force and a large administrative force. Like you said, we're kind of jack of all trades. We do a little bit of everything, so we're able to get in and get out and make the customers happy and compete that way.
All right. So I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up your illustrious stature, if you will, in the CAD community. So you've been with Autodesk Inventor since basically release 1 and started the MCAD forums. What was the purpose behind doing that back in the early days?
Well, back in the early days, I think we were one of the first customers in Florida for using Inventor. What I noticed was there was just a lot of questions out there. People were trying to get to know the software, so I would be on the forums trying to learn a little bit myself, and I noticed the same questions kind of coming up over and over again. So honestly, I tell people it's kind of out of laziness. Rather than answering the same questions over and over again, I got a little Earthlink account, 5 megabyte account or whatever, and started throwing answers, an FAQ, I guess if you will, up on there. It crashed the account like on the first week because of too much traffic. So turned that into just a little bit, a larger scheme on S-Dotson and NCAB forums. And it just kind of became this place for the user base to kind of share information among each other. I think that's really important is users helping users. So it just kind of grew from there, and now it's this self-perpetuating monster that just keeps growing and growing and growing. So
and as a result, I mean, your reputation is pretty much continued out throughout the years as kind of a go-to guy for the MCAD community. And as a result, this year you were voted through our manufacturing community the Autodesk Inventor of the Year for 2010. What's that mean for R&D Automation?
It's a big honor, and I have to put a lot of the credit on my guys that you're going to meet later on today. It means a lot for R&D. Getting our name out there and connecting my name with the company name. I think it's going to do nothing but great things, and we see a great future for R&D.
So Sean, we've got a great example of what it is you guys do. Tell us a little bit about this equipment and how you go through the process of identifying an opportunity and then manifesting itself into a piece of automation equipment.
Okay. This is something that's a little bit different for us. This is a line integration project, so we do two main different kinds of projects. We do complete machine design, and then we also do line integration. What this is doing is this is taking a small bottle that has a dental implant in it, and we're forming a box, putting the dental implant tube into it, and then putting the carton around its sleeve, and you end up with a product that looks something like this.
Okay. So in the automation business, we hear a lot about that even in the CAD business. Hey, you're putting people out of work by automating some things, but that's not the case at all, is it?
No, we don't think so. What we like to think is we're elevating people to a higher skill level. So we're taking somebody who is mainly taking these and putting them into boxes individually and wrapping it up and putting it into stacks. We're allowing them to, one, free up to do some other tasks that the manufacturer may need to do without having to hire an additional person. But we're also elevating their skill level. They're learning how to run equipment like this.
Stay tuned next. Sean lets me run a few cycles on this bad boy, and we meet up with one of R&D's engineers to see how these projects go from concept to reality.